So far, we have talked about tons of keyboards as well as monitors, and now check out this one. This is the Epomaker RT100, a classy keyboard that comes with a tiny monitor of its own. While keyboards with built-in displays are getting quite trendy recently, what makes this one stand out from others is the fact that it seamlessly blends the retro keyboard vibe with a CRT display. But that's just on the surface, and there are a lot of value hidden underneath it that we are really excited to talk about. Let's get started. The retro aspect of the keyboard begins with the box itself. As you can see, it has this old school color gradient with subtle branding, but we also found out that the mini monitor is detachable, and if you don't want to use it, you can store the wireless dongle there instead. Opening the box, the first thing that appears is the keyboard itself covered with a plastic lid. As you can see, this one maintains a 95% layout and the buttons are highlighted with brown and gray color schemes. Underneath it, we have found a user manual, a keycap puller, and this super premium cable, and that's pretty much it. Now, the first thing that impressed us is the 95% layout, complete with a numpad and a sleek knob. As we have already figured out, this keyboard stands out as more than just a typing tool. The smart monitor that you saw earlier is completely detachable, so if someone is not into it, they can just pull it off. We did like it, so let's keep it that way. We must also commend the keycap design. The MDA profile and slight lift offer an optimal tapping angle and enhance the overall aesthetic appeal of the keyboard. On top of that, the adjustable two-stage feet wrapped in silicone only add to the overall ergonomic comfort. Naturally, this keyboard is hot swappable, so there's always room to customize the tapping experience by swapping out switches, but it also supports a 5-pin hot swap, ensuring compatibility with a wide range of switches. The switch right here is Epomaker's very own Flamingo switch, and we can't wait to show you how the tapping sounds like later on in the video. RT100 offers 3 modes of connection: wired, Bluetooth 5.0, and wireless via the 2.4 GHz dongle. We could select between these modes via the tiny switch at the top right. At first, we did find it to be a bit confusing as it only says on and off, however we eventually found out that flipping the switch to off enables the wired connection, and for wireless it has to be on. To add more to it, we had to press the FN plus Q switch to Bluetooth mode and FN plus R to enable the 2.4 GHz wireless mode. Now, one thing that we would like to point out is that you can switch between up to 3 Bluetooth devices by hitting the FN plus Q, W or E keys respectively while in wireless mode. Personally, we found the 2.4 GHz wireless mode to be the most suitable one as it lets go of the cable clutter while keeping the latency to a minimum. RT100 is capable with both Windows and Mac operating systems, which is quite obvious given there is a dedicated button just beside the power switch. While we mostly use it for gaming on our PC, the Mac compatibility will come in handy while we're working on content on our MacBook. As you already saw, this keyboard has backlit RGB to hold on to that gaming aspect. Although there were a handful of lighting effects ranging from breathing to spiral, we personally preferred the static effect given it went really well with the classic outlook of the keyboard. To switch between them, all we had to do was hold down the function key and tap on page up or page down. Now, for the moment we've been most excited about, here is what typing with the RT100 sounds like. Now, there's a lot to talk about regarding the mini display as there is more to it than meets the eye. Apart from displaying keyboard status, time and date, we could even put on custom GIFs of our choice. In this case, the dedicated Epomaker driver came in handy as it let us upload custom GIFs directly from the PC to the keyboard. Let's try this one, the most iconic scene from the anime Naruto. Let's just go ahead and input this into the settings, hit upload, and it seems like it's taken some time. It's finally done, and whoa, it looks really cool, right? One thing we gotta mention is that the upload works only in wired mode and you can't upload when the keyboard is connected wirelessly to your PC. As for the knob, we figured out that it can register keystrokes for multimedia control apart from adjusting volume and playing or pausing music. As mentioned earlier, the tapping experience on the Epomaker was an absolute delight thanks to the gasket mount. It ensured a soft and flexible typing feel that just felt perfect for writing video scripts and enjoying some leisurely gaming. The tactile feedback was satisfying without it being obtrusive, making it a joy to use for long stretches. And that sums up our review of the Epomaker RT100. Honestly, we became quite the fan of the classic outlook of it, and the feature set underneath was surprising as well. The tapping experience felt super smooth, and the mini TV added a touch of fun flair to the entire setup. If you're fond of exquisite PC components, this one definitely needs to be in your collection. Thanks for watching, catch you guys on the next video.